Good morning, YouTube and friends and online friends and real friends. Hello. So today, well, first off, I got a new do. Just a nice little cleanup cut. So if you notice a dramatic change, that's it. Just kidding. It's subtle, but it's fine. I like it. It's nice. It's cool. It's off my shoulders. So anyways, now that we got that out of the way, today I am going to show you how to fill in your eyebrows in an easy 1, 2, 3-step process and on a budget. The products that I am using for today's video, I'm so excited about because they are super affordable and they are all grocery store or drugstore items. First, we have our liner and brow cream. This is what I'm going to use to shape and fill in my eyebrow. I'm super excited about this brow cream because it is $4 at Target. $4, people. $4 for great eyebrows. You can do that. I do have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Brow Dip Brow Pomade in soft brown that I use as well, and I love this. I will be honest, I do really love this. You can get this at Ulta. I think you can get it at Sephora. You can order it online. This ranges anywhere between $18 and $22. Your beauty is on a budget. I totally get it. No shame in that. Go to Target, pick up this e.l.f. Brow creamer. It can also double as an eyeliner and you will not regret it. I've tested it out. It's awesome, and that's what I'll be using today. For the next thing that I'll be using today, I'm using this brush by e.l.f. as well. I think it's anywhere between $1 and $3. So people, we're already up to around $5. That is nothing. You can do that. And these brow creams last forever, as well as these brushes. This brush, if you can see here, has a little taming end for you to brush your brows. And then on this side is actually where the angled point is, where we are going to use to fill in our brow with the brow gel. Now I'm also using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have talked about this in other videos. I'm crazy about it. I really like it, especially for somebody who doesn't have a ton of hair. This really gets in and gets a ton of hair. So let's go ahead and jump in. Step 1, we are going to map out our eyebrows. So this is where you say, okay, eyebrow, I want you to start here, I want you to arch here, and I want you to end here. This can be a tough one, I get it, but I'm gonna show you an easy way to make sure that your brows are the correct size for your face. Alright, so this is my Micro Brow Pencil by NYX. It's really easy to use. So, my brow should start right here, go to the side of your nose, and then the inner corner of your eye. And it's nice just to make a mark. And then you have a set, map for your brow. And now, I'm going to map my arch. So up here, it should start at my nose, and then go through my pupil. This brow is pretty easy. I'm just making another little mark there. This brow is pretty easy because, as you can see, I have that mole right there, so that's kind of always my guideline. And then this brow, I just struggle. So this is my easy brow. And then on this side, it should, again, come at the edge of your nose and then go to the outer corner of your eye. And you're gonna go ahead and just make a dot, and that's where your brow should end. So that's a really easy way just to map out your brow, and then do it again on the other side. Okay, so now I'm gonna dig into my brow gel. Again, my $4 brow gel, if you don't mind. Here's what the packaging looks like. It's in the e.l.f. section. So I have dipped into it a little bit. I wore it the other day. The wear was great. The pigment is great. For a $4 brow palm, it doesn't get much better, people. It doesn't get much better. The first thing that you want to do is you want to take your brow and you want to brush up. Now, if you have really long brows, you're going to now have kind of like this fuzzy line up here. You can go ahead and just take your brush and just brush it down like that. I don't, as you can tell. I mean, I barely have any brows, so it's not really an issue for me. My issue is consistency because I'm constantly drawing mine in because I don't have a ton of them. So that's my problem. We all got our problems. I got 99 problems and a brow is one. So I'm gonna take my brow pomade and my brush, the fine point end of it, and I'm gonna go ahead. Less is more on this, people. You can always add in more. It's harder to take away, okay? Just remember that. So I like to start right here. And draw the bottom line first of my brow. So you're not worried about your arch at this point, just follow the natural inner arch of your brow. But don't go all the way to the center just yet. Okay, Now that I have outlined the middle to outer corner of my brows, this is a really good time to go through and tweeze and clean up any bit of your underbrows, because now you have your shape. So anything that falls underneath that outside of this shape, go ahead and tweeze it and clean it up. Step 2, I'm going to fill in the inner corners of my brow. So for this step 2, I am taking my NYX Micro Brow Pencil to go ahead and fill it in. Now, I like brows personally on me where the inner corners are softer and lighter than the outer corners, because I feel like it looks more natural on me. Do what works for you, experiment. Everybody's brows are different, everybody's thickness and shapes are different, so experiment, find the brow shape and style that works for you. But if you don't know where to start, this is a good place to start. Remember, the inner should be thinner and lighter than the outer corner. Okay, so you can see the difference now. I filled in the inner corner on this eye and not on this eye. Now what I do like to do is come in here and make some fine strokes, because it really bridges that gap between the brow gel and the brow pencil. Okay, so now I've gone ahead and filled in the inner corner of this eye. Let's go ahead and do this eye. Now I have filled in both inner corners of both eyebrows. Now as you can see, my shaping is a little off, mostly because I did upstrokes. So I'm gonna go ahead with my brow pencil again. I'm gonna just go ahead and fine tune the shape right here on the inner corner, on my bottom arch and my top arch as well. I am now done with step 1, which was using the brow palm to go ahead and create the shape of my eyebrows, and step 2, which was filling in the inner corner of my eyebrows. Now I'm going to do the third and final step to brows, which most people do not know about but make a huge difference, and that is highlighting around your brow. So for highlighting around my brow, you can go ahead and use any concealer you want. I do recommend a shade that is lighter than your foundation. I'm going to go ahead and use Bare Minerals Stroke of Light with another, not the same because it has some brow palm on it, with another angled brush. NYX has an awesome highlighting pencil that is super great in the color nude. It's called NYX Wonder Pencil. You can use it anywhere around your lips, your eyebrows, the inner corner of your eyes. I use this all the time, so you will see this friend again. But for today, I'm gonna go ahead and use just a basic concealer type of formula. Go ahead and take your highlighter. It can be a pencil, be your concealer. You can use multiple things. You could use really, really light nude eyeshadow. You can use a powder. Really just find what works for you. And we're gonna go ahead and place it under here, the whole brow. I like to do the whole brow personally. You can just start here at your arch and just highlight the outer corner. For the underneath, I do like to do the whole thing, but you can do what works for you. Again, there's no makeup police. Do what works for you. Do what you like the look of. Okay, and I'm just gonna go in here and then I'm just gonna blend it. So you can see the difference already of the brightness and the cleanness of this under eyebrow compared to this under eyebrow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the top. Great, we've done this brow. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this brow, and then it will be all finished. I have gone ahead and highlighted the underneath of both brows and on top of both brows as well. You can kind of see it, it's slightly lighter. You don't want this step to be super noticeable, but you definitely want a little glow and essence of lightness around your brows. That'll help them make really clean and really stand out. To summarize, step 1, go ahead and fill in the outers of your brow. Step 2, fine point the inner corners of your brow with a pencil. And step 3, highlight underneath and above your brows for that nice clean look. And again, it's okay if your brows aren't perfect. Try making the next day, practice at it, be better at it. Your brows don't have to be twins, just shoot for them to be sisters rather than distant cousins. I hope you found this video useful. If you liked this video and if it was helpful for you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you liked all of this and more to come and what has come already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, YouTube family. Thank you, real friends. Thank you, online friends. And we'll talk to you next time.